I think confidence is something that you have to work on every single day, because ultimately that comes from being super secure with yourself and what you're doing, which I kind of think correlates into what you do on a daily. You got to put the work in. You got to, it's actionable steps on a daily basis. You can have a life beyond your wildest dreams.
My name is Eva Marie, and I'm here to make a name for myself.
You bring this whole special flair into wherever you are. I know in the bow rack yesterday, people were like, what the heck is going on? Who is this Viking-looking supermodel shooting a bow?
I think it might be my hair. I think my hair throws people off, but I guess my personality kind of goes with it, right? Sports and everything was huge in my life. So growing up, wanted to be with my brothers, wanted to play anything that they were playing and be better than them. So when I got into high school, I played every sport, soccer, volleyball, track, and then soccer really was one that I kind of started to hone in on. And then once that dream, like after college, was kind of taken away, I stopped because I ended up not believing in myself. And so I made the choice that my senior year is like, I'm gonna be done. The moment that happened, then I was like deflated, beat myself up, and then now I had no real
goal.
The gym, the playing, showing up for your team, being a leader, that gives you something, that fuels you. So then once that's removed,
there's no accountability.
Oh my God, that's when shit was all on and popping. And then the beast came out, and that beast was not pretty. In March of this year, I'll have, God willing, I'll have 10 years of sobriety. And you have to battle your demons every single day. You got to show up, and I mean, that's why I love guys like yourself and Gog, and seeing you guys actually together and seeing how you guys get after it every single day is something inspiring, because it's a daily choice. It's a daily thing that you have. It's a daily reprieve that you have to kind of face. What I was doing was not who I was supposed to be. I was not living up to my potential. But then again, addiction and alcoholism runs deep in my family. I never got to meet my grandfather because he passed away when my dad was 15 or 16 from cirrhosis of the liver. My mom and my grandparents came over from Mexico and worked their ass off for everything that they have. And then also my parents built that American dream. So the fact that all of a sudden I was kind of throwing that out the window, and tearing my life apart was, something that I can't believe that I did looking back. But then sometimes, you have to go through the agony and all the mess to enjoy the beauty. I ended up in rehab. I met my husband, and that was a game changer, because at that moment it was super pivotal. You always hear people talk about that was like forks in the road. Thank God that I didn't bust a left and have my like ego or that just self-sabotaging voice be louder than the other one, and realize this is a huge monumental moment in my life, and if I don't make the right decision, you're never gonna have that opportunity again. You're your own worst enemy. You have to face yourself every single day. The belief is imperative with anything that we do in our life. It can take you there or it can take you out. You making the conscious decision of like, what am I doing with my life? Where do I want to go? And really making that choice, because ultimately you have the control over what you have control over. Doing those like simple things that people forget, what you're eating, are you working out, is really important. And those are daily wins. They do add up. Graduated with a business degree. I remember making the call to my parents being like, well, I'm not going to really go into like corporate world yet because I'm going to move to LA for a little while and kind of put my feelers out and see what's going on over there. So when I got the call and I went in for my like cattle call audition, I was like, wow, this has everything I want to do. Not only do you have to be a professional athlete, so you have to be disciplined and be able to handle all the physicality. You get to perform live, you get to be a character, and then you get to travel the world performing live, as well as WWE does do amazing things within communities. So you're able to give back and be of service. So I'm like, dude, this has everything that I want to do infused into one spot. Let's giddy up, let's go. And so that's where I say, like, you know, God putting you in the right place at the right time, and like kind of just like having everything kind of fall, and for you to hopefully pick up on that. And my dad always says, stay the course, stay the course. No matter what, life is difficult. You run through your fair share of trials and tribulations, regardless of your bad decisions. So it's just you're trying to mitigate the destruction, because regardless of how well you're doing, things are going to come at you at certain times. So, you know, it's trying to alleviate the real destruction, I guess. When I talk to my parents, I could see they're just so proud. You know, there'll be moments where like my dad will call me out of the blue and just kind of give me that reminder of, look how far you've come. It's very easy to have a crutch. I didn't have the crutch in the sense of like terrible parents or a terrible upbringing. So I didn't even have that crutch to use as like a poor me syndrome. It was like, no, you're an idiot and you're continuing to self-sabotage your life by continuing doing this. I think that's also kind of piggybacking on confidence. When you're able to show up, mean what you say what you mean, and when you tell people certain things, do them. That builds your confidence. And when you're not doing the things that you know that you should be doing, I know for me, that's when I feel the shittiest. If I'm not hitting my meetings, or if I'm not doing my program, if I miss a workout, if I'm not eating as clean as I know that I should be, all those things totally add up in the negative. We want to stack them to the positive. It just takes being super confident, being unapologetic, and being comfortable in your own skin. Going for whatever it is that you want.